welcome to the Fierce Female Network. I'm your host, Fierce Manson, and today is Friday, baby. And yes, it's February the 20th, 2026, 6:30 p.m. on the Central Standard Time Zone and 7:30 p.m. on the Eastern Standard Time Zone. Y'all know what I'm going to say up in here. The Eastern Standard Time Zone is the time zone that rocks my socks off, honey. You know, I got to push it up to the ATL, to my home team. Must give a shout out to my team, Fierce Nation International, the hardest working team on the planet whenever they get ready. Listen, y'all, they are the hardest working team on the planet. But let me tell you something. Sometimes I can't really even find them sometimes, and I'm really too busy to try and find them. Listen, they really got a lot of steam and a lot of push, but sometimes, you just got to let folks do what they going to do whenever they wants to do it and let all the chips fall where they may and just clean it up afterwards. So listen, y'all, listen. It is Friday, y'all. It is Sizzling Friday. It's always sizzling all over here. I miss Milo, y'all. I don't know if you guys remember. I used to always talk about Milo. He was the little pet that was in the studio with me all the time when I'm not over there anymore. And so I miss Milo. I miss my friends over there. So listen, guys, I got some great music for you on today. And of course, I got a life lesson for you as well. But I'm going to get to that in just a moment. So listen, I got some really hot music. I haven't played this song in a while. I love this song. It is really delicious. This young lady has a very, very trained voice. She's got a great voice. So listen, it's called Bad Moon Rising. Bad Moon Rising. It is by independent artist Molly. And let me tell you something. She is phenomenal. It's a cover song. Just to let you know, it is a cover song. Bad Moon Rising. Take a listen to this. Y'all check this out.
I see a bad moon rising. I see trouble on the way. I see earthquakes and lightning. Oh, I see bad times today. I
right, that is Bad Moon Rising, Bad Moon Rising. That song just does it for me. I mean, her voice is just phenomenal. If I could sing halfway that well, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. That song just really, it does it. You know, it just kisses my soul. It really does. Have you ever had a song that kisses your soul and just makes you sit up a little straighter? I mean, she is just so phenomenal. That is Molly Durand, Durand. I mean, she is power packed bad baby. I mean, she's got the stuff. Now listen. She is a recording artist. She's not an independent artist. There is a difference. She is a recording artist. She has sang all over the place. She is classically trained. Her voice is classically trained. She can sing in all different genres. I mean, you heard it. Bar none, bar none. She's number one. So listen, she's the top. I had the website up, but I pulled it down. But listen, let me tell you something. She's all over the place. She's out in California. She has sung with some of the best of them. She hits every note on this song. I mean, she just is blazing, baby, blazing. So let me tell you this. Also, when I'm talking about Bad Moon Rising, you know that's a cover song. So listen, if you want to get a T-shirt, you can go to Old Glory. You can shop with me, Old Glory. All you gotta do is click the link in the bio, use the discount code FFN, and will get a discount, and you will get the best price for any T-shirt, any band that you like, any band. If it's AC/DC, it can be Pink Floyd, it can be Sting. Here lately, I've been listening to Sting. I love that song Desert Rose. Listen, the thing about Desert Rose, I love that song because it brings together all different cultures, and I just love that. It's just so phenomenal. The video is just so phenomenal, and this guy, I just locked in with this little guy that's singing with Sting. His name is Cheb Mamii. He's got a different name. And so I was on YouTube and I've always looked at the video. He's on stage. Now I'm like, who is this little guy? I've never heard of him. He's got such a swagger when he's singing and his voice is just off the chart. And so I started reading the comments and other people was feeling the same way that I do. And he doesn't sing in English. He sings his version in Arabic. And this guy he just kisses the universe. And the reason I say that, when you move a certain way, let me tell you, and I went and looked up how Sting came up with the idea for, I guess this is a life lesson. It just works that way. This is a life lesson. When you really know that you're walking in tune with what you're supposed to do, here it is. Catch this. Sting was talking about, he came up with the idea for this song, Desert Rose, and he was writing his song, and he got in touch with this guy, Cheb Mamii, and Cheb Mamii had no idea what the song was going to be. He just told him to write his portion. Now listen, when the two came together to practice, they both had the same thing. But Cheb have had his part in Arabic. And I mean, it just blew me off the charts because I'm like, how is this possible? They're both in sync I love this. Listen, they're both on the stage in sync. Sting and Cheb Mamii. Sting, of course, is singing in English, and Cheb Mamii is singing it in Arabic. And it's like, what the Sam Hill? It's like on a whole nother planet. It's like on a whole nother level. You can't feel that unless you just really love music. Listen, I was born in music, washed in it. Listen, I'm just telling you. And so Sting says that he was just blown away because his part was the same thing that he had, but it was in Arabic. So he said, so let's do it together. You sing yours in Arabic. I'm going to do mine in English. And I mean, everybody says in the it's just classic. It is just unreal and phenomenal. So listen, once again, go to Old Glory, go to the Old Glory website. You can get any T-shirt that you want. If you want a T-shirt with Sting, whatever, just put the discount code FFN. Now, if that life lesson went over your head, once again, when you're moving in tune with what you're supposed to be doing in your purpose, you got to know it's not going to be a struggle. It's not going to be hard. And the reason why I say that, well, Sting is just brilliant. I just love him. And now this is funny. Sting loves to try to sing. I didn't know this. I was just looking up stuff. He likes to try to sing in Arabic. It does not really work for him. So listen, my point of saying this is this. When you're moving in your purpose, it comes with ease. You don't have to fight for it. You don't have to struggle for it. It just comes with ease and it just flows. I hate to use myself, but listen, I'm the only person I know better than anybody else in this universe. So it's just like me. When somebody calls me up on stage to talk about whatever, I really don't have to prepare anything. I just get up there and do what I do because it's easy. I've been doing it since I was like 17, 18 years old. But when you've been doing something that easy and you ain't got to struggle, you just get up there and you just do it. That's easy, my friend. And I would go back further than that. First time I got on the stage was 15 in drama class, and that was easy. I don't have to sweat for it. I just do what I do. So listen, that's a gift. That is a gift. That's a gift. That's a talent. So listen, when you move in ease and it's no struggle, listen, move with that. Move with that. Same thing. So people that are creative, they tend to, now listen, just because, now let me say this, let me back it up for a moment. Sometimes people do things easily, but it's a hot mess. Now you got folks that'll be out here gossiping, talking about folks, that's a hot mess. That ain't no purpose, that ain't no talent. You're just out there running out the side of your neck. So listen, but you've got people that like to write stories, they like to do things like this, like that. And listen, if it doesn't have a storyline, if you not really have a flow to your story, that's a hot mess. I'm talking about things that come together well, that flows good, it makes sense. That's your purpose. That's purpose, and that's your goal. So listen, I got some more music for you. Now listen, I got another song. Well, and I never played the song. This is Reclaim the Generation. And I went back. The song was produced and put together in 2012. Well, actually, it was recorded in 2012. I have wrote it way before 2012, but it was recorded June the 12th. 2012. It's called Reclaim the Generation. Reclaim the Generation. And now I'm going to tell you, this song was recorded in a home studio in somebody's house. I was dating this guy, James, out in Forest Park. He was in a condo. And I told him, I said, I got this song reclaimed, but I never did record it, never did anything. Well, he says, come on. And he played the piano, the organ, and the keyboard at his church. He said, come on, let's record it. I said, are you serious? So we was recording in his home studio, and so many years later, I ended up recording it. And y'all, here it is, Reclaim the Generation. Check this out. Oh my God. So it's a home studio. Reclaim the Generation. That was recorded in a home studio. And we had to practice a couple of times. And so listen, listen, listen. You can get that song. You can find it on, well, anywhere really. You can find it on, what is it? Amazon Music. You can find it on Apple. You can find it iTunes. Anywhere there's music, you can find that song. So listen, listen. I wrote that song many, many years ago because I'm very politically moved. And so I wrote it really not as a song. I just wrote it as a poem and talking about reclaiming the generation because I didn't like what I was saying when it comes to young people and how the young people move in different ways. And I was just putting my emotion on paper, but it turned out into a song. And that was 6/12/2012. So listen, guys, I've got to get on up out of here. It's been a stone cold blast. And so listen, as I'm getting ready to get out of here, let me say this. Don't let anything stop you. It doesn't matter where your studio is. Doesn't matter where your studio is. It can be a home studio. It can be in a regular recording studio. You just got to do what you got to do. Don't let anything stop you. I have done things at home, at home, recording at home, taping, doing videos at home, not inside, but outside. I've done videos outside. You can see some of those videos on YouTube, and it was just so much fun, so much fun. One of the videos I had a lot of fun creating and making, and it was by accident. When I put the little skit together, I called the guy. I says, come on over, we're going to do this video. So we gets out in the backyard, and this video was about a dream. It was about this dream. I'm going camping. It's all about camping. And we went out and we started shooting the video, and I had my little costume on. But let me tell you something. I had the most fun ever making that video. You want to know why? Because the funniest part in the video was a blooper in an accident because it had rain. It had just rain. And I'm out there, and I'm running around in the backyard. Y'all know what happened. I slipped and fell. And so we lived on a hill. I don't know how, I'm turning and tumbling and tumbling and tumbling. Going down, I couldn't stop, of course. I'm just going down, just like the Smokey the Bear, just going all the way down this hill. And I got scared. I'm like, oh my God, I hope I don't get hurt. Thank God for the trees. I got to the bottom, and a tree stopped me from tumbling and rolling. And listen, my old tail didn't get hurt. I got up, and I said, man, that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. And so I got up, got in the chair, and pretending like I had woke up from the dream, and bam, there it was. It had a lot of fun. It was one of the best videos for me because it was a heck of a lot of fun. Just rolling and tumbling down that hill was just fantastic. So listen, y'all, I got to get on up out of here. It's been a stone cold blast, and as always, it is peace, love, and soul.
You motivate